Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be a pretty epic twin flame reading. You guys got to watch this reading. If you are guided here, definitely you are on the twin flame journey, okay, part of the collective. But you need to know that we're at the end now of these journeys of being in separation, being away from each other. I've been talking about this for quite some time, right? Ever since Lionsgate. I see so many readers are talking about it as well. Union, all this stuff. And it's like, there's no more anticipating the coming together because it's right now. That's right whenever you're reading this. And so if you are unaware who your twin is, or if you're with your twin, you're going to get the enlightenment in this reading. In this reading alone, that they're very much within your reach. They're in your life already. Could be with them already, but you might not be seeing them for that. You might just still have some blocks and some karmics in the way that are blocking you from realizing it and things like that because, oh my gosh, I don't even fully know where to begin with this, but I wanted to tell you guys, definitely watch this reading. I'm going to talk a little bit about the reasons, the messages that I've been getting from Spirit, Source, the Divine about union, right? And why it's so significant, why it's here, why it's coming, all of that. Then we're going to get into some tarot cards, some oracle cards. But I wanted to tell you guys is that I'm an empathic psychic, right? So I feel these energies, okay? And then I get the emotions and the feelings, then I get the downloads because I'm a medium too, right? So I left the part out, empathic psychic medium. So then I get the channeled messages because I'm like, okay. Then when I feel these colors and I work with them more and I intensify them, I get the messages, the downloads, and all of that. So within this reading alone, that can do that for you. Sometimes these things happen, you guys don't even realize that they're happening, that these downloads happen, that these activations, awakenings, ascensions, right? So very powerful to know that. I'll tell you a little bit about me, right? So you understand why watching my readings alone can do that for you, right? I activate light codes within you like that, right? Different things are going to happen. Different things are going to trigger you. Maybe the way I talk about things, the things that I say, the symbolism that I use in the colors. Now, color therapy is very big within my readings. You will notice different colors, right? This theme is red and black. Now, if you've seen my readings before, the last couple days, I've been feeling very strong red and blue, right? And I did some readings on that energy. And then all of a sudden, it flipped to red and black. And I was like, right away, I was feeling this scorpionic energy, this re-death. I don't know why I keep saying re-death, this rebirth, like death of the ego, new beginning, like phoenix rising, all of that I associate with the red and black. And really I just go off what I feel, and then it gets me to investigate it further and to look more into these things and the more emotions and feelings. And sometimes it's like floodgates of downloads of data come in. And that's exactly what happened within this one, is I've been asking Source for a lot more guidance into why unity, it's just like time's up basically, right? Lionsgate was very huge, right? August 8th of 2022 was dramatic for the twins. It was clearing out so much karmic debt, karmic cycles, trauma bonds were huge, traumatic trauma bonds that a lot of us twins have been holding on to since childhood, in fact. So a lot of divine feminines were still stuck they needed to go through death of the ego, and it's like it was so deep rooted within them they did not even realize that they had ego issues. And what it was is because it was different. It wasn't like divine masculines where they were being controlled by money and materialistic things, right? It was more for validation. A lot of these divine feminines were in fact so broken that they needed validation, so they kind of looked for things that reassured them of their power. So in fact, they were giving away their power. They weren't fully using their masculine energy. So a lot of these divine feminines finally got the realization that they were still in trauma bonds. They still were holding on to situations or jobs or relationships or whatever this was due to a little bit of fear, right? Of not having control of, like, what if they were wrong, or just all these things. But Lionsgate coincides with the rising star, our rising star system Sirius, right, which causes these major awakenings and activations and higher level of psychic gifts and awarenesses and all this stuff. So a lot of these divine feminines very much awaken the inner goddess within them. A lot of them realize that they very much are goddesses. They have, you know, divine lineages, they have royal bloodlines, things like that. So they really went through this major glow up, major change, right? And a lot of these divine masculines, right, they started to let go of those ego issues. And a lot of them, it was fear of it was the abandonment issues, but it was more so losing what they worked so hard to achieve. So it was like they've went through so much and they've done so much healing and they've done so well for themselves, and so they kind of wanted that validation as well. So they were caring what their family, their friends, their people in their lives that had seen them through struggle and things like that. It's like they wanted people to see them for doing much better for themselves, and it was kind of feeding their ego up a little bit, and they weren't realizing that too. So it was like these ego issues and needing to take charge and control of their life and not have that support system that they worked so hard to attain. Okay, so that was a little bit about the divine. So the red and the blue, you guys should check out those readings if you want to know that color symbolism. But each of the colors have different vibrations, and there's even another term that I found myself searching today. I don't know it offhand, but it's another meaning for why I can feel these colors so strongly. But the colors together do symbolism and vibrations for me. So red and black, started to look them up. So this black and red is this very mysterious energy, right? It talks about power, but elegance. It is a strong symbol of strength, courage, and protection against evil, depression, low vibrational. See, too much black can push you into depression. Too much of that, right? Because it's too much, but, you know, too much of anything can have that adverse effect, right? But red is about love and passion and power, but too much red can bring anger and danger, right? And then too much black, you know, of course, can be too dark and things like that. But what I was getting is that it's very mysterious energy. It talks about wealth, elegance, sophistication, sorry, we've got this retrograde. We're in the shadow period. I'm feeling it very much. I've been flipping my words a lot. But this sexuality and sophistication we're feeling very strongly. So then I went a little bit further, right? If you actually look up on your phone what black and red, you know, symbolizes, it actually says dialectical unity. I think I'm saying it correctly. Dialectical unity. It talks about trauma and death and symbols of regeneration, rebirth, right? So when I then searched, well, what is this dialectical unity? I want to show you guys. Look what it shows me. The yin and the yang symbol. If you guys don't know, that's a very powerful symbol for twins and divines and this coming together, right? I was telling you guys in these videos that you should take a look at. You should take a look at any of my twin flames if you're guided here as well, because they're all build off of each other, right? But like I said, is that this red and blue energy goes together, and it's kind of the same thing. The red is like courage and passion and action. The blue is like harmony, peace, and you know, so they definitely go together. As twins, the vibrations have raised so much. So many people have had awakenings and elevations. Everybody on this planet elevated, even just a little bit, caused this major change of vibrational frequency of energy. So it's like you divines are no longer going to be in separation. It's just undeniable. They're here with this mission, right? Too much has happened. Too many signs and symbols. Divine, also source, God, whatever you call it, stepped in, right? And it was like, okay, enough's enough. These divines are meant to live a life of luxury. Divines are meant to have these very special lives, and it's like enough with having people getting in the way of them, blocking them, because they have much bigger missions, right? So manifestation abilities are like super strong. These twins are attracting them coming together, whether they're even realize that they're or not. And there's so many other realms that have came together helping with this. The dragons, the elementals, angels, just I've been getting messages all across the board, right? Anyways, so it's just more and more confirmation. So this dialectical unity was just so powerful that I found myself looking up, and it means the unity of opposites, right? That yin and that yang. That's why a lot of you mistaken your twin, because your twin is the other half of your soul, right? And your counterpart energy. But they're also the yin to your yang, right? It's like one of you have that divine feminine, some other of you have that divine masculine energy, and it can be in different, like you could be a divine feminine counterpart in a masculine body and things like that. So, or you could be in same sex. It doesn't even have to be like a same relationship. Things like that. So there's many different ways, but it's like we've been so focused on certain ways that a lot of us have been with false twins. A lot of us have been, in fact, holding on to these karmics because we didn't realize that we were still holding on to trauma bonds, things like that. And karmics are wonderful things too, I want to say, by the way. A lot of times you hear karmic and you think like, well, of karma, right? And bad things happening. Well, a lot of these karmics, they're called karmic because they teach you karmic lessons, right? And a lot of these karmic relationships are past life lovers from past lives, and we've came here to teach each other these different lessons because they know us more than others, right? So we would sign these contracts to teach each other these lessons in these lifetimes, and without learning these lessons and completing these contracts, you can't go to unity with your twin. You can't, because you have these karmic lessons that you have to learn. So when you learn to let go of those things and accept that those karmic relationships in fact got you ready for union, and got you to get into the best version of yourself for you to get that divine love, that that's amazing. So a lot of us are starting to realize that now, and starting to realize why we dealt with these different situations and things like that. So a lot of people, in fact, are getting exposed that they were, in fact, with false twins because they mistaken that intense chemistry and passion and things like that they feel, thinking, well, I haven't felt this with anybody else, so they've got to be my twin and stuff. But your twin, is, you have, all the strength and weaknesses, what one has for strength, the other has in their weaknesses, and you guys are constantly going to push and pull with each other. And you're not in unity until you find that balance, right? Until you're on that same vibrational frequency. Okay, so like I said, a lot of you could be with your twin but not be in unity because you're not on that vibrational match, right? So that's why I say it's really about how you're looking at it. That's why I said this reading alone could awaken things for you. The red and black too is really going to get you in this energy of wanting to take action of your life, taking authority, right? Because you have to balance out those divine masculine and divine feminine energies within each of you, because we all have those. Even though you have a counterpart that's stronger, either feminine or masculine energy, you still have divine feminine masculine energy within yourself. That's why you're really going to know when you're with your twin, when you're with somebody that's going to challenge you. But they're going to challenge you, but they're going to be able to handle you. They will never fully be karmic. They will never fully hurt you, be abusive, and things like that. So if you are in a relationship where somebody is, in fact, being abusive, physically, emotionally, things like that, then you're not with the twin. You're with the karmic, right? So know that, and so all these things are happening, but like I said, is that divines are meant to live a life of royalty. We really are, because we're not supposed to be worried about mundane things. We're not supposed to be living a life like everybody else. We're not supposed to be worried about money, jobs. That's signs too that in fact you're on this mission. If you just can't seem to, like you're trying so hard to just be in the norm and live like a life like others and get that 9-to-5 job. That's why they're not working out for you and things like that. They're not meant to. You're meant to attract. When you get in this vibration of knowing your mission, your path, and you're serving it, you are attracting everything that you need to desire. And that's what it's supposed to be, right? So a lot of blessings and abundance and new doors and opportunities are going to be coming. A lot of you divines that are not down the path, because if you're not down some sort of path that is helping with the vibration of of earth here, helping raise the vibration. So if you're in a job, right, that is helping others, right, then you're of service, so that job will work for you. You may still have some other passions, because those divines, right, twins have mad psychic abilities and gifts, because we're meant to. So you telepathically communicate with your twin. You can feel their energy. So a lot of times if you're feeling down and out and you're not sure why, it's your twins, so you need to release that energy. Sorry guys, they're having me put a lot of different stuff in this reading. And things like that. So it's really important to be aware of that, always cleansing your energy. Know that we are beacons of light. We do attract the darkness. That's why this black goes together so much too, because it's a form of protection. It gives you that courage and that strength to pursue these passions and stuff. But like I was saying, so you're going to be getting realigned with where you're supposed to be going and things like that. So if all of a sudden situations are falling apart for you, they could be to realigning you. So if you're losing jobs and homes and things like that, you're being realigned. Keep your vibration high. Know that. Be open and aware to what's coming for you, okay? Because there are major changes happening to bring these together. And for a lot of you, your twin, your divine could very much be bringing you all of these things too. Okay, so be open to communication and different messages and people, because a lot of these gifts and blessings come in through people and things like that. It's a very mysterious energy, but that's what I mean. It's a very beautiful energy. Just know you got to protect yourself as much as you can. Raise your vibration. Doing different things so you can get these blessings, right? Because when you're of low vibration, you're not going to be getting these things. And I wanted to tell you, for some of you guys, like, it's family members and it's friends that the devil's actually using against you. Okay, if anybody's jealous and envious and things like that of you, the devil's getting to them, and they could be creating blocks, right? So be careful of that. Yeah, I told you he's very strong. There he is coming out again. Devil energy. All the devil can do is get within the mind and manipulate and control and things like that. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, don't be controlled by money and materialistic things. That's that ego, and that's the only way that the devil is trying to manipulate and control you. Likes to use money and material things and use you as a puppet. Makes you feel as though, you know, yeah, look at this Queen of Pentacles reversed. See, in the past, somebody was very worried about money and resources and, you know, wasn't living a life of passions, right? When you're living life and you're going after your passion, your purpose, that is when you get your raise your vibration and you get to this attraction level, right? All right. So know that. Also, guys, ladybugs is a big symbol for you guys if you're seeing ladybugs. And if you weren't, you are now, because look at this ladybug bracelet. It's so cute. It's not even mine. I don't even know how it got to my house. So my daughter had it, and I think she was gifted it, but I thought it was so beautiful, and it's heavy too. It's it might have very much been my grandmother's. She used to have a lot of beautiful jewelry. The family kind of took advantage of all of her jewelry, and it got all scattered and stuff. But anyway, so she had a lot of spiritual things. It's symbolism right here for you guys. And it's heavy. It's like, I felt very like royalty, like beautiful, like honored wearing it. Like, it's very beautiful, the energy. So anyway, like, I've been setting up and trying to get together for this reading today, and like so when I get guided to certain colors, right, then I know to use those within the deck. So this has always been the deck that I've picked up that I got for the twins, this red and black and gold. So I'm going to be using this deck. We're going to pull some tarot. I was drawn to the Light Seers too. I want to tell you guys, I see a lot of readers use this deck. It is very beautiful. I love the symbolism and the colors are very, very popping in this deck. But I pulled it because I knew the black. So I might like clarify with this one and get some vibration of two decks. And I haven't done that in a little while. And then some of the oracles that I felt was the Soul Helper Oracle, and then the Wisdom of the House of Knights. Now this is like a goddess deck, right? And then I got another Queen Fortune. I'm just feeling very strongly this goddess energy, right? And then I pulled the black and red Lenormand. So I wanted to get some different messages and see what is coming across here for the twins, okay? So, all right. So that's what I had for you guys. Like, I didn't even know how all of that was going to come together. It was divine source, God creating that for you. So guys, know that if you're guided to my reading, you're guided to it for a reason. So, or guided to me for a reason. So definitely subscribe, right? It's free to do so. Why not? Then I'm saved under your subscriptions. You see when I do uploads. Always like videos too if you want to claim the energy, right? And if you want me to feel your energy, because then you're going to come out more in my readings, right? But always take whatever you feel is for you, like especially when I go into the tarot. I could be talking about a situation that could be coming for you. It might not have happened, or it could be channeling your twins' energy, right? Okay. So we're going to take a look here at the twins' energies. So I guess we're going to start with tarot. That's what they wanted. Then we'll get into the oracles. All right. So for the divines, we got this red and black energy. The Wheel of Fortune. First card out, fate. This is about fate, destined lives, destiny. Six of Pentacles, see admiration. That was something I missed to tell you guys too, is that people will admire and people will be jealous or envious. Be careful not to entertain the energy too much of the jealous, the envy, right? Because that's low vibrational energy, right? People need to understand that divines and twins are chosen. We're chosen ones here. We're getting gifted by God. You should not be trying to get in the way and manipulate or be jealous and envious. You know, that's of the devil. People should, if they knew the missions that we're doing and the importance of these. Ten of Cups. That's what it's about. Happily ever after. That's coming together. Like I said, it's time. A lot of these twins, divines, want to have family and children and security and long-term success. And it's like it's time for them to go to the next phase. And it's like there's just been way too much blockage, too much devil energy. Queen of Wands here. It's definitely being a leader, taking action, charging control. We've got the Sun. See, there's all these blessings and abundance that are coming in. That's what I mean. It's going to be like undeniable. If you are in these situations, like with these false twins, the karmics, you're going to get such like enlightenment and awakening and new like guidance that you're not going to be able to stay where you're at. It's like once you get awakened to these things and these knowings, you can't stay in them. Like all secrets are going to come out, and then these new opportunities are going to be so profound. It's going to be so hard to not be like, okay. You're going to know, and that people are going to know too. People are going to see that this is not something that you could have done yourself. They're basically going to know that this was God, divine source, that it was like a divine intervention. People are going to see this like, and it's going to be like, wow, you are chosen. And that's what I think is meant to happen. And it's going to be people like your family members, your friends, people that didn't realize or know. Maybe they heard you say that you're a chosen one or you're gifted or you're psychic and they didn't believe it. They're going to now. Page of Cups, yeah. This new love, fantasies, things that you fantasized about, things that you didn't think that you could even attain are coming in. It's like God is blessing beyond what you could have ever imagined, right? I'm getting to like, it's going to compensate. It's going to make up for, you went through way more struggle and devil energy than you should have. It's like you overly, like you learn these lessons and you were such a good soul and you were so dedicated to your life purpose and your passion that you stayed in it for such a long time. Like you endured so much. It's like these energies of these devils just came through so much, and it was so much more harder than it was supposed to be. So it's like God knows everything's getting made up for that. And it's like, since you didn't make the movement and you didn't get away and get out of these situations, God's coming for you. That's what's happening. That's why it was like, enough's enough. No, it's just like done. My divines, my twins are coming together now. They're not meant to serve these missions by themselves. They're coming together. Wow, guys, this is powerful. Queen of Cups. Very awakened, very high spiritual energy. Like I said, I'm getting very strongly, this is coming in for a divine for like divine feminine. I feel that this is the energy I'm channeling, but like I said, take it however you feel fitting for you. Look at this, 2 of Cups. I keep getting this, the Chariot with the 2 of Cups. It's like the white horse, right? That pure, that harmony. It's time for the divines to be in this energy of purity, of harmony, of peace, of this just pure joy, happiness, right? So they can fully serve their missions. And that's what's coming. That's so beautiful. So a lot of them are moving, right? A lot of them are moving or getting new homes, new cars, just new lives, a complete new just like glow up. That's what I mean. When people see this and they're going to be like, oh my God, like look, like she got like moved to like a mansion and it's got like you know, like a Tesla and all. They're just going to be like, what, how, you know, it's just going to be like, how, like, it's just going to be, they're going to be speechless. And they're going to know that it couldn't have came any other way except from God, divine source. Like, that is what's happening. And, you know, it's just like the wow factor I'm hearing. Like the Jurassic World, the girl, I just heard that, the wow factor. Maybe somebody like loves Jurassic or something. But it's just like, wow, it's just going to be so profound. 10 of Wands, see, breaking the chains, see, walking away, letting go. That's what I mean when this comes in. It's going to be undeniable. You're getting moved. High Priestess, yeah, you've had the key the whole time. Look at that big key. I swear, like, I'll be getting, like, mansions. Like, you could be getting gifted them, inherited them. Something's coming in here. Oh, my gosh. Set the key the whole time. Maybe she's holding it over her throat, too. There's something here with the throat chakra. You know, this was huge for opening up. Maybe a lot of it is you just needed to take control, needed to take action, needed to communicate. Maybe you have a talent. Like I said, there's a lot of us divines that have very specific talents. That's why a lot of us, are chosen ones, are very much like our artists and, you know, are in the music industry and, you know, in the movies and things like that, because you're meant to have a following. You're meant to. People are meant to hear your gifts, see your gift, feel your gift, admire you, love you. But it's like you're like hidden, right? But you're going to be coming out and you're going to shock the world. Whoa, this is so beautiful. Oh my God, claim this energy if you're here. This is an amazing reading. Yeah, 10 of Swords. This is ending. All this devastating end. See, somebody's just been through so much abuse, like, no more, I'm hearing. No more. Wow, okay. The Stars, see, look, she's touching her throat again. There's like a major healing taking place here. I just got DNA activations. Like, some of you wanted to be singers, so God was like, all right. So a lot of you got upgrades to like your voice. You could be talking different. You could even notice that maybe you sing differently or something like that. But a lot of you got activations within your throat, and you're going to realize this. This also talks about your soulmate coming in, divine guidance, illusion. But yeah, you're shining. You are so bright. You're definitely went through like a major healing glow up. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh wow. I keep hearing that song again. It got channeled in another message too. It was like, oh my God. I think it's just, there's so many ways to love ya. Talking like, oh my God, I'm so in love. That's the song that I'm hearing. This is a soulmate, like, singing this to somebody because they are just so in love. And, wow, that's beautiful. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Hopefully you guys get it from that. If I think of it and remember, I will link it to the end because songs are very significant too because those come through my Clairaudience. So they're definitely, you get a lot more messages within the lyrics. And it could be a significance to you too, like certain songs, messages. All right, so 4 of Wands, unity, celebrating, coming together. This is the marriage card. It's so beautiful. All right, I was told that there are some clarifiers out with the with this deck here. 6 of Cups. Look at that happiness. Yeah. That's what I mean. This is a long time. A lot of you are getting a dream or a wish granted from something you wanted as a child. 10 of Pentacles. You guys got infinite abundance coming in. A lot of you, this is inheritance, gifts, unexpected, like a windfall of money. Like I said, some of you could straight up be like winning the lottery. You're getting love and money. Maybe that's how all of a sudden you just, boom, all of a sudden going to be able to attain all of this. But it's going to be like blessing after blessing after blessing. I got for some of you, you just needed the money to be able to run with everything. So it's like, yeah, you might get gifted money or win some sort of money, but that's just going to be the start. It's then going to trigger just boom, 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 all of these things. And that's why people are going to be, there's no way, you know, she's getting help. She's, or he, you know, something. So there's going to be competition, definitely. All right. All right, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Fool. So this destiny is happening. You're getting this new beginning here. But it's happening because you needed to let go. You needed to surrender and let go of something. Maybe for some of you, you did, and it triggered this to change for you. A lot of times you need to let go of something for new opportunities to become available. And Five of Swords, there was definitely a battle, conflict. Look at this, this bird here, it's so close, just sitting on his shoulder. Just, you've got spirit in your ear trying to guide you. And I'm getting, it's been like guiding you and telling you for a while that you need to let go of something. It's like you're missing all of this. Yeah, look, High Priestess, strong intuition. You can strongly feel this shift. You know that something big is coming and changing. You definitely have gotten awakened to more gifts. You can hear spirit, your guides, your ancestors, your families. They're beautiful, but they're guiding you. They're protecting you too, so much. All right, tell me the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're at peace. Look at this. It's like you're guarded and protected, but you're at peace. To me, this is like your ancestors got you protected. They're battling this. They're keeping you up high. They're helping keeping your vibration elevated. And they're stopping a lot of evil eye coming your way. Yeah, look, Ten of Pentacles. This is coming out on top of Six of Pentacles. Told you. There is infinite abundance coming in. There is blessings coming in to weigh this. It's like you went through so much. You were just weighed down so much that now it's going to take like such a blessing to outweigh this. All of this that you've endured. That's what I mean. Shh. You're getting a whole bunch of like stuff. Everything that you went through that you weren't supposed to as a chosen one. Yeah. It's getting made right. Ah, look at that. Guys, I don't make it up. Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Pentacles on top of the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God. That is beautiful. I love it when that happens. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, like, it's love and money. Here's the Lovers. A lot of you, it could be your divine, could be your counterpart coming out this too. Ace of Swords is right here. This is the breakthrough, the clarity, the truth, the realization. Ace of Cups. Yes. Two aces. I told you guys. You're going to be getting awakened to this. For a lot of you, it's getting the realization of who your lover is, who your counterpart is. And for some of you, it's like realizing you're already with them. But one of you was holding on to ego issues. Maybe both of you. That was like the last part, right? Or some other things, right? That may have been just holding you two back. Or just somebody in the way. Some of you, it's like you're already like friends. And you just haven't realized you like that love part, you know, expressing it, communicating it. Some of you have just never communicated that you love each other. Like, it's crazy. Maybe it's because I guess you have such like a good friendship or that fear, because these, you know, these emotions are so intense. It's like one of those like, well, you know, you feel like home to me, right? So it's like, well, I'd rather have you in my life than not. So maybe that's where like the fear, you didn't know how to tell them that like I need more. So this could be your confirmation that you need to go tell them, because that's what's holding you back from all of this. Because for you guys to get this 10 of Pentacles, part of it's getting your divine lover. So it's like it's going to trigger all of this too when you guys come together, because a lot of it's been like divinely protected too. A lot of these are like inheritances that are meant to come in after divine union too. So beautiful. Seven of Pentacles. That's what I mean. You guys have been growing something for quite some time, and it's like once it grows, you know, all those pentacles come out of the ground there. Yeah, strength and courage. That Leo energy triggered a lot. Perfect. Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. See, those deceitful people getting revealed. That's also letting go of fear. See, finally letting go of fear. See, it's like your ancestors have been talking in your ear, trying to guide you, trying to pull you, right? See them pulling her. She's still blindfolded, but it's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to deny this anymore. Okay, clarify the Sun. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords out twice here. Like I said, major activations, realizations, awakening. It's definitely, see the lights are shining through her head there, through her crown. There's all these stairs here. You're definitely elevating yourself, raising your vibration, crown chakra activation. But this blessing, this abundance, you know, it represents divine masculine. For a lot of you, it's just realizing, in fact, you need to take action, and then that balances your energy, and then boom, you're shining so bright like the goddess you are and attracting all of this, right? Clarify the Page of Cups. The Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, see? Spiritual enlightenment and guidance. Yeah, look at that, all the stairs to heaven. So beautiful. So yeah. All right, guys, I got to hurry up. Almost done. But Queen of Cups out again. So we got two Queen of Cups here. That's that spiritual awakening, very loving energy, very, very powerful. See, look, she's getting crowned here. I told you it's like awakening that ancient goddess within. It's like a lot of you got that realization. So you're realizing, in fact, that you're free. You know that you now have all of this spiritual power and gifts to attract everything that you desire, everything that you've ever wanted, right? It's so beautiful that it's attainable. And to me, like a lot of you, that this is going to set you free to realize that, you know, my God, I did it. I got my twin. There they are. We're serving our mission. Now we're getting these divine blessings and abundance. So it's like getting set free, and it's like, you know that you get all of this. For a lot of you, it's like you're getting that wish that you wanted from a child, you know, and it's like you've grown, and it's like, you know, that it's such a beautiful feeling to know that you've went through all of that trauma, and you've released it all. It was you that did that. You were able to release those traumas. You were the generational curse breaker. You cleared out karmic debt for you and your family and your bloodlines. You did what you came here to do. So that is such a liberating feel. See, yes. See, she's elevated. Look at that. She's so happy and just power. Like, she just knows, oh my gosh, like, I did this. I created this. I brought all of this to me. And when you start to realize how powerful you are, that you're able to create and manifest things to you. Oh my goddess. Yes. Oh my goddess. That's cute. All right. Yeah. Death. Endings. That Ten of Swords, all that pain and hurt, all those people that put you in that energy, took advantage of you, manipulated you, controlled you, kept you in that low vibration, it's done. You're not meant to struggle any longer. Chariot, again, I told you that Ten of Swords, he's coming out the Chariot. I told you a lot of you are moving away from people, situations. You're letting go. You're free now. You're not controlled by that devil energy anymore. You are divinely protected. Divinely protected. Oh my God. So beautiful. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's leave the tarot there. Okay, so since I felt to pull some of these, let's see how these go. This is the Lenormand, okay? So it's different than the tarot. You pull the cards out together and you see how they go. So sometimes it works collective messages, other times it's could be very single, so I don't always like to use it for collective readings, but because of the colors, I pulled it out. So I wanted to see, but look, they're showing me the clovers and luck. So, I found a 4-leaf clover look-alike flower. I might put it on the front of this reading, actually. I took a picture of it. And I was like, it's not a 4-leaf clover, but maybe, it's a message. And then I started to get guided to all these luck and clover readings. I'm like, okay, it's definitely a time of luck and abundance and roots and rainbows and wish fulfillments. Like I said, you guys are going to be planting your roots. You're finally going to get to where you were meant to be, get together with who you were meant to be with. You're going to be finally getting stability in your life, because a lot of you have been struggling with that. But like I said, take it if you feel it's fitting for you. If it's not, then just leave it out, okay? All right, let's see here. Okay, so we're getting a feminine energy coming on the bottom, which represents the current. Okay, so the energy I'm picking up on. So to me, this is divine feminines. All right, so they're showing the Rider, which is card 1. It's about a journey. See, a lot of divine feminines, you see the Wheel of Fortune here. I don't know why I just said the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. The Wheel of Fortune is here for feminines. What I'm saying is, okay, so the merry-go-round, right? It's like you were going around and around in a circle. Like I said, a lot of divine feminines were just kept going around and around, and they were not elevating because they were stuck, right? And it's like there's a letter, some sort of communication is coming in that's going to elevate you, that's going to set you free, that's going to get you off of this cycle, this merry-go-round. It's like for a lot of you, you were just stuck, and one thing was just holding you back, and you're going to get the communication, the realization. Now, it could be internal. It could be just getting like activations, awakening, it could be from spirit, your ancestors. But for a lot of you, like, there is a message coming. I just heard for some of you, this is like what's going to set you free. Some of you are getting like a legal document too, because we've got the courthouse here. So some of you are actually getting like a certified letter or something like that coming in, which is going to be like letting you know of some sort of legality, but in a good way. It's like you're getting inherited something, or something is yours, or that's where I mean, some of you are like going to find out like you're getting gifted a house or something like that, some sort of like money. It's something to do with what's meant to come to you. You see how I said Wheel of Fortune, like faded, like something coming for you that's going to advance you, that's going to get you stuck out of the cycle. So for a lot of you, like, it has to do with money. If that's what was keeping you stuck in a situation, maybe keeping you around low vibrational people or things like that. All right. So there's definitely something about books and research, and because we got the book here, right? And that's like for the knowledge, education. For some of you, like, you're going to get the news that you're finally going to be able to go after something that you desire, maybe get into that school, or because like if you're going after like a job or something where you're of help, right? Any of our fields of work where you're of help, maybe you're wanting to be a doctor or things like that, and you didn't have the money to be able to go to school or something like that, or like a grant coming in or something that's going to allow you to further your education. Or a lot of you, this could just be simply getting spiritual gifts and enlightenment. But for some of you, it's like you're going to be going to an institution, you're going to be going to college, you're going to be going somewhere that's going to further educate you, but it's going to put you down the path that you desired, that you wanted. Because for some of you, it's like you have these natural talents and abilities and gifts to be able to be artists, right? Or for some of you, this could talk about finally like creating this book, or maybe you wanted to be a writer, like whatever your passion is. Each of us have these different talents and abilities, right? Some of us just want to live like the normal lives and have, just like a beautiful house in the country or whatever that may be. Not all of us want to live in a mansion and things like that, right? So whatever your dream is, but it's like you're able to attain it, and you have some sort of news coming in, right? So that's very beautiful. So to me, that worked out collectively with the Lenormand. All right, next let's get a Soul Helper Oracle card. Because, you know, very importantly, it's about self-love, living life for you. But I don't think I need to tell you guys that you know to love you, right? Live life for you. So listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. And she's playing the harp there. Very beautiful. So definitely listen to what excites you, what makes you feel happy, right? Have the courage to be free. You're getting here. Look and feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. Like I said, they're very strongly with you, guiding you, helping you. And a lot of them, it's causing you to have the courage to be free. Know the freedom begins where desire ends. Wow. Nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. Being out in nature can be very beneficial, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling to where you just can't calm down, because a lot of it's just you're being surrounded by energies, you're absorbing things that are not yours. In our busy world and things like that, a lot of times you just need to get away from it, you know. All right. Let's get one of these cards, but I don't have the book with me, so we'll see how it works out. Because this reading went way longer than I wanted it to. I'm supposed to be watching a movie that I rented, so I need to go watch it. It's getting late. I don't know if it's a message or a sign for you guys. It's called The Contractor. I forget to know who it's about or what it's about. I know it's on Redbox. Maybe you've seen it or you're being guided to watch it. I don't know. That could be confirmation. Whatever you may find. It's always neat to get confirmed that a message is yours. Okay, I flipped it over right on Medusa. Jealousy leads to downfall. Like I said, if you surround yourself with energy where people have envy and greed and you have it around you, it's going to bring you down, right? Ooh, and we've got the King. Authority and diplomacy. See, you're taking your power back. You're taking charge and control. The Golem here, there's down here, a close friend acts on your behalf. And a long journey brings rewards, the Star and air. See, a lot of you, you're getting communication, air and water and the sun. See, forces are with you guys. Because we have the forces in nature favor you. Like I said, there's so much divine forces and guidance. You know, the fairies and the elementals, they work with a lot of the earth, air, fire, water energies, blocking things out, bringing blessings in. All sorts of stuff is coming together. New opportunities, making things right. All right, and let's end this reading with Wisdom of the House of Night. Let's get a card for the twins here. High Priestess of Spirit. Ooh, they flipped over. See, Spirit's definitely awakening you. The Grove and Chaos. Like I said, things are going to be getting stirred up. Things are happening, though, things need to tear down. It's just like if you're living somewhere you're not supposed to be living, something may happen to get you out of that. And maybe it's because you were being stubborn and not moving, even though you got awakened to some sort of knowledge or guidance, you know. So just know that you're being aligned with your ultimate infinite abundance. So know that, right? So the Grove is, now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose to heal over anger and pain. Yeah, because you don't want to hold on to that stuff. So choosing my beautiful Grove is a powerful sign that you are a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you are hurting, know that it will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting you, take this time to be there for this person. Definitely. The grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. And that's the best thing that you can do, right? Is really get people with love, right? And that's why I decide, because I'm like, you know what, even though I'm angry at them, like, I'm holding on to that. So if I just give them love, you know, it lets it go. It heals me. And I know that it's going to be righted. And I think that's what a lot of you have already been doing for quite some time, in fact. And that's why it's time now for the scales to come balanced. Wow. All right, collective. That was the reading I had for you guys. I hope you loved it. It was definitely amazing. My twin flame readings keep getting more and more amazing, so you guys should definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not. Like the videos. Please feel free to share, subscribe, comment below. Definitely, guys, thank you so much for all of your love and support. And, you know, with any of the comments, the likes, the shares. And definitely live your life for you. All right, love you guys. Bye.